blow sent Jojo crashing to the ground. At this moment Jojo slowly regained his senses. He realized that it was his older brother Zhou Shu. It turned out Zhou Shu was worried about his safety, so he had followed the trail all the way to the back mountain. Seeing the bespectacled man drowning in grief over his wife, Zhou Shu angrily shouted at him, "Pull yourself together, you saw what happened to your wife. If it weren't for Jojo you'd have turned into a zombie too." Under Zhou Shu's urging, the bespectacled man finally gathered himself. But just then, a shout suddenly echoed from inside the cave. Xia Bingbing recognized it as the village head's voice. She was about to rush in but was stopped by Jojo. "Don't be reckless, there's something strange about this voice." However, a strong man nearby thought there was still a survivor inside. He believed it wasn't dangerous. He declared he'd prove his courage to the group, and strode boldly into the cave. But after only a few steps, several large hands grabbed him. With a sickening sound, man's lower body dropped to the ground. His upper body was being held by a zombie with blood-red eyes. Behind it a horde of zombies packed the cave. At first the group didn't understand what had happened, until the man's upper body was thrown out of the cave. Seeing this, the gang leader's face turned pale with fear. In the next second, the zombies went berserk, charging at the group. The sheer number was far beyond Jojo's expectations. He quickly told everyone to get behind him, but just then a hand pushed Jojo aside. "What, kid, trying to hog all the glory again? Don't forget your brother is a martial artist too." Jojo jokingly said, "I wouldn't dare steal your spotlight. Looks like your skills haven't dulled one bit, big bro." The zombies' growls interrupted their banter. Facing the horde, neither showed any fear. With just a glance at each other, they knew to rely on their old strategy to handle the zombies. The older brother blocked the zombies' movements from below, while Jojo targeted the upper half, delivering fatal blows. With their seamless teamwork, they quickly wiped out the zombie horde. But just as the group thought the crisis was over, the village head's cries for help echoed again from the cave. After discussing it, the Zhou brothers decided to have the others return to the village to settle the villagers. After all, they didn't know what was inside the cave, and too many people would only be a hindrance. Seeing the determination in Jojo's eyes, Xia Bingbing decided not to argue further. She reluctantly followed the others back toward the village. Once they saw the group leave safely, the Zhou brothers ventured into the pitch-black cave. But Jojo soon sensed something was wrong. Using his flashlight, he looked around. A dried zombie corpse suddenly appeared before him. Its chest had a large hole, as if its heart had been removed. While Jojo was examining the body, his older brother seemed to hear something. He turned toward the sound and saw a person slumped on the ground. The person was mumbling, "Help me, save me." Judging by the person's clothes, the older brother recognized him as the village head. He shouted to him, but in the next second the village head snapped his head around. Countless tentacles writhed from his chest. The sight stunned even the battle-hardened Jojo. Before he could react, the tentacles came surging at them with incredible speed. Fortunately, Jojo managed to push his brother aside. He quickly drew the short blade from his waist. With a swift